What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while. Not much has been done to the truck in a while. It's still running great. No new upgrades, nothing like that. Gas mileage is still running about 16 to 17 miles per gallon. But today we're going to install this 6-gauge switch panel. Let's get started. Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a while. A lot of stuff's been going on, you know, divorce, all kinds of shit, you know, life, work. Not much is going on, you know, just making small little upgrades here and there, nothing performance wise. It's mostly just little accessories here and there. So I got the gauge panel here that we're going to install. I'm going to try to install it today. I don't know, it's kind of looking cloudy. It's calling for a chance of rain. So I may wait. We may start on it, and if it starts raining, then you know I'll have to stop and finish this video another time. But I decided, you know, because right now I have the light bar on the front of the truck, you know, hooked to a toggle switch, and I didn't want to do that anymore. Especially since I'm gonna be adding more accessories. I got some rock lights also that, you know, we'll eventually install, so watch out for that video as well. But I wanted to be able to put, you know, the light bar on one button, the rock lights on another button, and then anything else I decide to add, you know, along the way. So this thing here is really good. I'm starting to feel raindrops. I knew this shit was gonna happen. So we're probably gonna have to hold off and do this video tomorrow. But anyways, stay tuned. All right, guys, so it somewhat stopped raining. You know, I had a couple of drizzle. It wasn't bad, so I don't know if it's going to start back up or not, so we're just going to continue to go as we can go. Anyway, so we got this gauge. It comes in different colors. I got the red one because it will match the interior lighting the best. So we're going to go ahead and open this, take a look, see what all it comes with. You're going to need an assortment of tools, an assortment of a bunch of electrical stuff. You're not going to need all that. That's just my little electrical kit, you know, because you never know what you're going to need when you're dealing with electricity. So anyway, let's go ahead and open up this box. It comes with a diagram here that kind of shows you how to hook everything up. You know, it comes in green, blue, and red. I got the red edition since my interior lights are kind of gray and red. It's kind of a little diagram here. Alright. These are your different stickers for whatever you're going to be hooking up. Here is your switch panel. Trying to do this with one hand, guys. That is connected already to all of this stuff. So this is basically the this here controls the modular here. So this wire is going to run through the firewall and into this gauge wherever I mount it inside the truck. All right. So let's go ahead and just kind of. So that, I guess, is an extender for this. Comes with extra fuses, all your wiring stuff here. So with all that being said, we have to figure out where we're going to mount this inside the truck. All right. So let me unhook this and let's figure some stuff out. All right, guys. So the first thing you got to do is find a place to mount your brain, which is the main switch panel. A lot of people mount it on top of the fuse box, but you know, I have all my stickers here and I really didn't want to do that. I kind of wanted to leave this nice performance looking, you know, effect here. So what I did was I mounted it right here. I just used this bracket right here, unscrewed this, you know, just like the one that's in here. We just backed that out, put this on, put the nut back on, tighten it real tight. That ain't going anywhere. And it fits perfectly right here. Just like that. I can still get access to everything. So if I need to, if I need to get in here, I can still get in there. because this right here is where you hook up all your accessories. If I need to get inside here, I can still get inside here. So I'm trying to do all this one-handed, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway, let me go ahead and get everything wired, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so just a little recap of where we're at. We have the fuse mounted, or the switch panel mounted here. We have the power going to the power. I have the ground running all the way back through here, coming in and tying in right here, the ground of the negative battery. This here is the ground for my light bar, which will be running back through to hook up over here along with the positive. So we're gonna have to rewire this whole light bar once we get all this stuff done. So anyway, we have to run the expansion. So we're gonna hook the connector up to this. We're gonna run it through that firewall so that we can hook the panel up inside the cab. This is gonna hook up to a accessory wire. So this is gonna have to run through the firewall as well. And it's gonna go to accessory fuse. So the same fuse I have my amplifier and stuff like that on, we'll just tie into it and use this so that the switch box comes on when the truck comes on. Well, you know, when the ignition's on, so that you're not draining your battery. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that out and we'll be back. All right, guys, so just a little bit of an update because it's been a cluster because of all the stuff I have wired up all up through here. You know, I had to untape a lot of stuff because, you know, I've been putting the factory tape on here to make everything look nice. But I had to find where my toggle wires were, you know, because I remember I had this hooked up for the light bar. So we'll go to RAM and we'll get a new trim piece for this since I got that big hole in there now. But for now, I'll just put it back in there and this switch will just be, you know, nothing until I can replace this trim piece. But anyway, I had to get in here and figure it all out. This here is my amp wire, so I'm going to cut into this and tie in the auxiliary wire to this and put that back in to where when the truck comes on, it will power on the the fuse control box. We already wired our light bar in. The only thing that's crazy about this one is I've seen some that actually have a ground to it, but this one apparently doesn't. So you have your hot wire right there coming in and it jumps over to here. So this is hot. I need to tighten that. And then you have to ground it to your chassis. So I'm just going to use this as the grounding point since this is a grounding point. And I'll just start grounding all my accessories here. I don't plan on having a lot of accessories. Like I say, I'm going to have the light bar and the rock lights, and I have no clue what else. But this is a six gauges. So you have button 1, button 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can tell, there's no other place for a ground. When I looked at the instructions, it said to actually ground it to the chassis. Like when you look at it here, so you have your positive going into one of the buttons, and then you have to ground it out to your chassis. So that's what we got to do, unfortunately. But oh well, it is what it is. Like I say, I'll just use that point as a grounding point. So I hooked up the extension here for the cable that we're going to run through the firewall to hook up the gauge pod in the truck. This here is the auxiliary cable that I ran through this loom here. And then I'm going to run it through the firewall along with this cable here. I'm just trying to catch you guys up, but I'm trying to make everything look as clean as I possibly can. So, you know, I'm running everything kind of through here behind all this. So, you know, I'll clean it all up once it's said and done. But so far, that's where we're at. All right, gents, that's going to be a wrap for this video. So, nope, I forgot my tool there. I'm trying to clean up some. So anyway, we've mounted the switch panel there. Ran everything nice and hidden. This is a phone charger, ignore that. Everything's nice and hidden. I'm going to buy a new trim piece to get rid of that. But let's go ahead and give her a start. Switch panel comes on. I got the sticker already there for my light bar. Alright, so hit that button there, you see the light comes on. Light bar on. And then if you turn it off, pretty straightforward install. You guys stay tuned. We'll be doing some rock lights next. That'll go right here, and then eventually I'll figure out what to do with these other ones, but I'm not planning on putting a whole lot of accessories on here, so I might just have 2 buttons and those other ones will just be empty. But I got the red because, like I say, it kind of matches, you know, everything in here. All right guys, y'all take care.